Say hello to Optimus Prime over here, BMW's brand new 1250RT, the Riser Tourer. Just got in it from BMW. Why don't we go take a first ride together? Let's see what the first impressions are about the new RT. Alright, let's talk about the elephant in the room first. This beautiful, almost 10.5-inch instrument cluster. No more need for a separate navigation. Everything is integrated in here right now. You've got 3 types of, let's call them screens that you can display. One of them would be this one, where 2/3 of the tablet is your usual bike stuff, and then the other third can either be a trip computer, navigation, radio, other sort of useful information. Or the second mode would be completely the bike info, and the third mode, you would need your phone for that. You'd have to start the connected app, BMW's app, and then it would be this map mode. It says starting map mode. Unable to join the network. Well, this is why I love technology. Start the map mode. There we go, now it's in map mode, but you have to keep your phone unlocked. This is one of the downsides. Just throw it into this little cubby hole, create a route. Let's say Bucharest, options fast, let's go with winding, go. Then when we go to navigation here, the whole screen is basically your map with your directions, but of course you're getting all the important motorbike stuff as well.
Now, I remember with the older model, I really had some trouble with the suspension setup. I just couldn't find the perfect setup for me, specifically on these bumpy roads. It was just too hard, and no matter what I adjusted, I just couldn't find it perfect for me. But this one seems to be doing the job very well, because none of these bumps are getting through to my butt, which is good. I am dying to try out this new radar cruise control, so let's catch up to that guy. See how it works. I've set it for 90. You can change how far back the bike stays by pushing this button here, and you've got 3 different levels. This would be very close, this would be the furthest away. So now it's slowing down. He's braking, let's see what's happening. This is freaky. Okay, so the bike's done all of that. We're doing 60 now. Now it's accelerating. Look, Ma, no hands. Hold on, they're stopping. Let's see what happens. It's braking. It's doing everything automatically. I haven't done anything. I haven't touched the brake. Nah, it's disengaged now. It's now set for 54. That car is too far away for the radar to pick it up, and now the little car icons disappeared here as well. So empty road according to the radar. What I have noticed is that if you pull the clutch lever in, it's not going to disengage the cruise control, which means that you can change gears. It will, however, get disengaged if you pull the brake lever, which is perfect. I love that engine. I truly do. The first thing you notice when you get on the RT is something very weird. It feels too sporty. The seating position is too sporty, and I was expecting to feel more tourish. I mean, my arms are pretty much straight. The foot pegs are slanted at an angle, so you're sitting in a sportier position. I'm not a major fan of the seating position, which is weird. I mean, this is a long distance tourer, but it's got this sort of half touring and half sporty seating position. I guess we'll have to see how comfortable it is for long rides. The mirrors exactly the same as on the old RT. You have to get used to them being so down low, and they're not bad, just that a third of them is filled up by the levers and the handlebars and the panniers, so that's some lost real estate there. That Akrapovic exhaust really makes a difference here. That is one beautiful sound. What? That was a nice surprise. Stop somewhere and try out that horn. That's not a Mickey Mouse horn. I'm sure it's impossible to see with the GoPro, but this is a very bumpy road and I'm pleasantly surprised by the suspension. Much better. Let's try out the big radio over there. See what we've got on. See how loud it is. That is loud. At 70 km an hour, that is loud. That is very loud. We'll try it out on the highway again. See what happens at 130, 140. Where's the sun gone? Today was supposed to be sunny, pretty nice. Let's try out that horn now. I'm really curious. BMW, now that's how you do horns from now on. Any motorcycle you make, that's how you do horns. Nobody wants those little Mickey Mouse beep beep horns. No, 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 no. I've put the seat at the highest position and my legs are still a bit cramped. But the problem is that my right hand is starting to hurt now. And it hasn't been that long riding. That's because it's too straight. In the city I prefer to have the windshield in a more down position, not all the way down, but if it's all the way up, the line where it ends here sits right at the horizon line, and that becomes bothersome. At slow speeds you can really feel all of its 280 kilograms. But once you start rolling, you're fine. It's not top heavy, which is good. The center of gravity is low, but it seems like it's more front heavy. Because once you really slow down, the front just wants to do its own thing. I'm a huge fan of keyless ride, especially in the city. You don't have to faff around with the keys. And I especially like these little cubby holes. You put your phone. It's a pity that you can't open them while you're riding, in case, you know, there's something you need to get at. And the central locking, this little button, especially in the city, it is extremely useful. One button, all the cubby holes are locked, panniers are locked, the top case is locked. It's a balmy 11 degrees centigrade this morning. Just one of those times that you really appreciate a good heated seat and some heated grips. I know a lot of people are complaining that BMW didn't put a physical button here for the heated grips and the heated seat, and you have to faff around with the menu. You have these little shortcut buttons here, and number 2, I think, takes you straight to the grip and heat seating. So yeah, not a huge problem. Lots of traffic this morning. Maybe it's like this every morning. I don't usually wake up at these weird hours. Lots of buzz around. Alright, let's do a bit of highway riding. See how the new RT handles on the highway. See, if you go for this bike, I highly recommend investing in that exhaust. It is just a beautiful sound. I'm not extremely impressed with the Krapovich that comes with the GS. I don't know how this one's different, but it definitely puts out a much nicer sound than stock. With the old RT, one of the big problems I had with it was exactly this type of highway riding. I don't know why, and I asked BMW and they said I was going nuts. There was this vortex or something was happening with the wind that was going over the windshield, and it was pushing me from the back towards the handlebars, and it became very uncomfortable because my hands would really start to hurt then, and so would my back. But since they redesigned the front here, they seem to have sorted that issue out, because I'm not getting pulled towards the front of the bike at all, so very glad about that. With the windshield in its top position, the wind is basically going right over my head. I do feel it a little bit on the shoulders, but that's about it. Interesting fact is that when it's braking automatically, it also turns the rear brake light on, so everybody behind you knows you're braking. Now this is very smooth. I mean, you could do lots of kilometers on the highway. You'll probably get bored, but at least you'll be comfortable and bored.
Alright, hopefully that was a useful first impression for you. Full review coming out in a couple of days, so make sure you subscribe to catch that. Cheers, I'll see you on the next one.